This man right here is going to be one of the most powerful people on earth to impact the trajectory for the crypto bull run 2025. I strongly recommend you to follow him on Twitter because this man just got appointed by Donald Trump himself to become the new crypto czar and the AI czar, to basically be an advisor to the Trump administration about their crypto strategy. Trump also came out yesterday congratulating Bitcoiners on $100,000 and said, "You're welcome. Together we're going to make America great again." Balaji saying, "First Bitcoin president." At the same time, we see my government, my beloved German government, hopefully regretting their decision to sell off 50,000 Bitcoin at $54,000 a piece this summer, like literally a few months ago, which is now a $2.4 billion mistake. As a German, I'm really sad to see this, to be honest. I wish Germany was more pro-crypto, proactive, and embracing the technology, embracing the asset class, and also trying to be a leader, because now a global race around the world for governments to not only build out a legal framework to embrace crypto, but also to stack sats, to literally build up their reserves, and also start backing their national currencies with Bitcoin. I think that race is actually on, and Germany is just lagging behind. Now, with all the euphoria about Bitcoin being at 100K, it is extremely volatile and shaky. First, it took forever to break 100K. Then we did break 100K, and we stayed above it for half of yesterday. But then we saw this insane wick, literally a wick of $10, $12, $13,000, as low as $89,700. I was deep asleep when that happened, but this is insane volatility, which also means insane liquidation risk. Over $1 billion were wiped out and liquidated in the past 24 hours, the vast majority of them being longs. Over $800 million in longs were liquidated. But then I woke up to those prices in the Cosmos ecosystem and all the other coins. Obviously, Bitcoin is now below 100K, which is sad, but it's going to go back up there quite soon, I guess. But I woke up to those prices, so as if nothing would have happened overnight. And it looks quite decent, to be honest. In fact, one of the big outperformers has actually been dYdX, which is also now back on page one. I've been preaching about dYdX for a very long time. I've been buying a little bit at around 89 to 90 cents. And then I've bought a lot last week when it was at $1.60 or something. Now it snapped to $2.30 and is now actually ranked 96 on CoinGecko. At the same time, we also see Akash Network, AKT, which is now again my largest position in my liquid portfolio. It unflipped Hedera HBAR after HBAR also is chilling down a little bit. But yeah, and then also another coin that I've been screaming from the rooftops is Osmosis Osmo, up 9% today, back above 80 cents, but still anything below $1 to me is absolutely insane. Saga also up nice today, $2.74. Now, another thing that was announced yesterday is that the Tribble airdrop, I like to call it the Trip Drop, is going to also be given to Spice holders. The Spice Must Flow, the Akash community meme coin, and Spice holders are also now qualified alongside build holders, so Agoric token holders, Celestia sloth, and a lot more, and many more that will still be announced in the future. But Tribbles is going to come very soon. And also Saga airdrop, as I just mentioned, Vault 8 is open, so you can claim your Vault 8 airdrop, which is already the 9th Saga airdrop. And Winnie from my team at Cheatsheet is, as always, bringing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to get your Saga airdrop. So watch that right now after watching this video, and also give her a follow on Twitter at Winnie Stakesito. Now we have a very big week ahead of us in the Cosmos ecosystem. Very impactful week. I cannot say it enough. Very impactful week. I'm very excited for it, the coming week. So enjoy this weekend and enjoy the calm before the storm. One of the reasons why is because we have the cap raise for Babylon. Babylon is raising their caps on Tuesday, December 10th, and now also Binance announced that they're going to support that up to 1000 BTC that will be stakeable with Babylon. And as of today, the cap is reached with roughly 23,000 BTC, which is around $2.4 billion in TVL for Babylon. And in order to stake your Bitcoin, you have to choose a finality provider. With Stakesito, I'm very proud that we're also actually here on that list, and we have roughly 1 BTC staked with us, 0.91. So we truly appreciate each and every one of your delegations. It is extremely competitive. Now you see big names like Binance and all these major exchanges. You see Lombard, Solve Protocol, Pump BTC, Lorenzo, which are also all liquid staking protocols. So it is insanely competitive, but I'm very proud that with Stakesito, we're still on that list, and we're still yeah, we're still quite competitive as well, right? We're above a lot of other big names that are actually, you know, around for a very long time. Like I always point out, Unpool, one of the biggest mining firms in all of Bitcoin. Anyways, the caps will be raised on Tuesday, and I think by the end of next week, Babylon is going to have a TVL of over $10 billion. That's my prediction. Let's see how that one ages, but I think we will cross over 100,000 BTC on Babylon. Another big thing that was just announced fresh off the press is the announcement of the Noble Dollar. We already teased it in a recent video as part of one of their announcements that they have shared when they also announced their $15 million Series A round led by, I think it was Paradigm. Now they announced the Noble Dollar more formally, and that Noble Dollar is going to be issued with a launch partner M0, which is a protocol on Ethereum. I'm not deeply familiar with M0, but as far as I understand, they're trying to be in the middle between a central issuer of a stablecoin and a decentralized one. You can learn all about their ecosystem right here. They have this universal stablecoin called M, which as far as I understand is backed by short-term bonds, basically US treasury bonds. And this one is over collateralized, which is all broken down here. I have not spent too much time to study how that all works, but that basically enables Noble to launch their own stablecoin, which is using M as a core primitive. I have to do deeper research on how exactly that works, but apparently they already have more than $70 million circulating on Ethereum, and that is now entering also the Cosmos trenches, also the blog reporting here that that news, and this is a big win for the ecosystem. I think this one is also a yield-bearing stable token, which is also very interesting. I think now we have a lot of alternatives. We talked about Interprotocol's IST stable token yesterday and how Interprotocol now has basically zero fees. You can also now deploy strategies like minting IST at near zero cost, then swapping that for USDC and throw it into the dYdX Mega Vault at 45 or 50%. But at the same time, we need to have a lot more alternatives for stable tokens. I think IST is a good contender for being a decentralized one. We have Circle USDC issued on Noble itself. Now we also have the Noble Dollar. We also have Kava's Tether USDT, even though that one has never really taken off for some reason. But overall, I'm quite happy with the trajectory of the new generation of stablecoins that are native to the IBC economy and the modular world after the disastrous collapse of Terra's UST back in May of 2022. That left a big liquidity void in Cosmos, and now it's only slowly getting refilled by the ISTs, USDCs, USDTs, and also now potentially USDNs of the world. Now, another cool announcement was made by my biggest bag that I'm holding right now, in my liquid portfolio at least. Akash Network AKT now enables credit card payments. And the goal with that is to drive more adoption, simplify the user onboarding, the user experience, and hopefully this is also going to reflect in the numbers, or continues to reflect in the explosive trend that we've seen of Akash in terms of network spends, network activity, total leases. We've been pretty much going up only since ever. So especially in the past year, we have 10, 20x the usage on Akash network, which is very, very nice to see. So I hope that trend continues. At the same time, the AKT token is also doing well. I think it's still severely undervalued while having a 17% staking APR. And with Stixito, we're obviously also running a validator. Truly appreciate, as always, each and every one of your delegations. But yeah, Akash Network AKT, in my book at least, one of the best coins to hold in this bull run. Another coin that I think, if you want to have exposure to Cosmos, is Atom still, right? Is Cosmos Hub Atom the mother of Cosmos, the chain that has proven IBC works, the Cosmos SDK works, all this stuff actually works, proven the sovereignty and interoperability part of the Internet of Blockchains thesis, which is what Cosmos eventually is, right? And every chain, in the end of the day, is using Cosmos underneath. Celestia is an L1 app chain for block space using Cosmos underneath. Osmosis is an L1 app chain for being a DEX and DeFi platform using Cosmos underneath. The same counts for Thorchain, dYdX. You get the idea, right? The Cosmos app, while it has Cosmos in the name, actually does not represent Cosmos. But I think we're at a point now where I've been trying to get people to really understand and resonate with this for so long. But I feel like it just is what it is, right? And people just affiliate Atom with being Cosmos. So I guess that's what we're running with this cycle. But there are more products in the pipeline. One of the flagship products for this cycle, I think, is going to be Hydro, which is basically formalizing liquidity as a service. It's basically a protocol on liquidity service for interchain DeFi primarily, for applications to basically place bids and auction for Atom liquidity. And the way it works is basically, if you're an end user, just an Atom staker, you come here, you connect your wallet, you lock up your Atom, and then you basically liquefy your staked Atom, so you're not missing out on the nearly 20% staking APR right now. And then you vote for either of those projects. If you go on bids here, you can see now there's actually more contenders now. We have Stride joining the pack, applying for ST Atom liquidity on Osmosis, also Mars Protocol for the Atom lending and DeFi flywheel. So you go through all these bids per round, right? There's also a time limit to it. And then you place your bid, you place your vote, and then you're basically supporting that project, right, with your voting power. And obviously they have to convince you first with their kind of application that they're placing here. In return, you're earning a tribute, and those tributes eventually translate into APR, which is being added on top of your staking APR. So you're earning up to 30% of APR on your Atom, on your locked Atom. And at the same time, this is just for APR on the bids here, but at the same time, you're also getting airdrops. We already have 4 confirmed airdrops. This is literally breaking news, was just released before I recorded this video, before I hit record. And we already have Drop, Dungeon Chain, Illis Network, and Side Protocol confirmed to give an airdrop for Hydro depositors. Then there's a long list of rumored airdrops, which are basically airdrops that the Hydro team is trying to get to give out airdrops for Hydro depositors as well. And there are some very, very big names and heavy hitters on that list, such as Babylon, for example, Berachain, Hyperlane, Initia, Movement, Nillion as well. So if some of these projects that I just mentioned are actually considering to give out an airdrop to Hydro depositors, I think this is going to cause a huge rush on Hydro and a huge rush for the community, not only the Atom community, but also the general crypto community to start using Hydro, right? Because this is a new meta for airdrops. Now, and that is not all that happened in the past 24 hours. We have more bullish news, which is a new kid on the IBC block, Burnt XION. Welcome to Cosmos. Welcome to the Interchain. XION pioneering a walletless Cosmos blockchain, which is focused on driving consumer adoption through chain abstraction. And the mainnet just launched, and so did the token and the airdrop. And we're very excited that with Sexito, we literally decided this yesterday in our team call that we're just joining the Burnt mainnet. And we're actually doing very well with Sexito, which I'm very, very proud of. So also thanks to each and every one who is delegating their airdrop. The staking APR currently is 39%. The price roughly $5, which implies a 1 billion FTV. This implies 200 million tokens. And you can just come here on Kepler, hit stake, scroll down. We didn't receive a foundation delegation or something, so we're quite down the list, but already 2,200 XION tokens that were staked with us, much, much appreciated, with a total of over 100 delegators. We're ranked 6 or 7 already. So, and to be honest, that's also one of the stats I'm mostly proud of at Stakesito is our unique delegators, which means the amount of wallets that are delegating to us. And we're constantly ranked in the top 5 or top 10 at least when it comes to those metrics. And it's just purely organic. And that's also a big validation and recognition to our team, right? We have Ghazni, we have Jonas, we have Kareem and Ali doing the tech side of things. We have Winnie killing it with content, Serge as well doing interviews and also running operations, governance, Chris as well. And I just think we have a killer team, and I'm very proud of that. And the best part about it is to get also the validation from you guys with your delegations that you appreciate what we're doing. So much, much appreciated. I truly mean that. It's been a wild journey, to be honest, with Sexito over the past 4 years, ever since we basically submitted our foundation delegation application to join the Cosmos Hub validator set, and took a couple of months until we heard back, but then we were suddenly in, and that was the beginning and the birth of Stakesito, and just very, very proud to see how far we came over the years. But yeah, you can trade XION here also on Osmosis. It's listed here, which is always good to see that new Cosmos tokens are firstly listed on Osmosis, right? This is the interchain DEX, the best DEX in crypto, in my opinion, and also the Osmo coin itself, severely, severely undervalued, as I mentioned. Now, that's not all yet when it comes to launches. We have another big launch, which is Milky Way. The restaking portal by Milky Way just launched, which means that you can come here now and deposit your Milk TIA or Stride liquid staked TIA and farm more points. You can come here. There's already roughly $2 million in value locked with their restaking walls. I haven't done that yet, but I will do that right after editing and uploading this video. So Milky Way, very, very excited to see. This is going to be the restaking layer for the interchain, primarily for the modular world, the modular chains like Celestia, Initia, probably movement, and more to come. Then we also have Celestia itself entering Mammoth mode. I don't actually know what it all means, but I think they have some sort of campaign running. Might also have something to do with the recent sloth airdrop registration that we did, that we had to do with our EVM wallets, with our Ethereum wallets. So I hope you did that. If not, check out the Celestine Sloth Twitter and yeah, see their latest tweets. But yeah, Mammoth mode on. Also, people saying Sloth mode also on. So let's see what this is all about. Is that a new NFT collection? Is that a new meme coin? I don't know. But we'll see, and I guess we'll find out soon. Celestia itself, $8.47, slightly down today. But yeah, pretty much going sideways. I think this is going to, sooner or later, go back to all-time highs and re-enter price discovery. And then I think it's time to take out the champagne, maybe get some popcorn, maybe get some nice steak, and just enjoy the party. To wrap it up, some quick updates. Passage, the best Metaverse playing Cosmos, super low cap gem in my opinion. Never saw a proper bull run. It's going to do really, really well. I haven't sold a single Passage over the years. Very, very bullish on that project. They're going to redefine also the way we meet in the future, and just also social encounters and experiences, and also the relationship between creators and their audiences. So very, very excited. Been a long-time investor into Passage since 2021. And I really believe in Lex and the team. I think they're on a good track. And once their time comes, I think they will shine. And I truly, truly believe that their time will come. That's Passage. Then we also have Thorchain. Yeah, just killing it with volumes. $51 billion year-to-date in volumes for Thorchain in 2024. That's nuts. That's a big, big number. So Thorchain Rune also now slowly climbing up more and more in my portfolio. One of my biggest bets alongside dYdX, alongside Akash Network, Osmosis, Still Atom, Tia as well, Saga, right? We have a full list. I made a full Excel sheet, which is going to be sent out to our newsletter subscribers. So if you want to receive that list, then you have to go here right now to subscribe to our newsletter, because we're going to send that out either today or tomorrow. So be fast, subscribe to the newsletter, and you're going to get that sheet, that Excel sheet, where I also break down some of the kind of narratives, benchmarks, and also historic all-time highs and potential Pico bull price targets for the future, right? Which obviously depends on Bitcoin doing well, altcoins doing well, the macro environment, and 1 million other factors, but that's just about that. Then finally, also Namada, another chain that just launched, is still in phase 1 of their rollout, but already saw huge participation. Over 19,000 launch party enjoyers, which means individual wallets that have staked or engaged with their NAM tokens, 177 active validators, of which we're also one of. So we're proud we succeeded to be, I think, in the top 20 now. And also, again, when it comes to unique delegators, I think we're actually ranked 2. I have it open here. Ranked 2, 2,500, 2,600 unique delegators. Much appreciated. And this is what I mean, like the power of the community and the validation, the recognition that you're giving us back as the team is just, yeah, it's just amazing to see. So thank you so much for that. And I think NAM is also going to be very interesting. As far as I understand, they don't really have a price yet, because also the NAM token is not yet IBC enabled, not yet transferable. So for now, you can only stake it. The next phase is going to be for inflation to get activated, and you have to keep an eye on the governance, on proposals, because this has to go on chain now that the mainnet is live. All these things will happen on chain, activating IBC, activating also staking rewards, and then also shielding rewards before NAM then would get transferable, which means only in phase 5 you could dump your NAM if that's what you want to do. Here I've just fully staked my NAM tokens. And once the first block of incentives for staking rewards is going to go live, I will have maximum yields in that early phase, because I think the APR is going to be very high. Anyways, that's all about that. That's my personal strategy. Also, if you have a different strategy, then that's great for you. But this is what I'm doing. Anyways, I'll see you guys very soon here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends. Like the video as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and be good.